Hey everybody, XSADV here again. Just wanted to drop a brief update video on you guys and let you know what I've been up to since I haven't posted in a while. I just got back from an awesome trip to Southern California and Death Valley specifically, and a bit of the SoCal BDR with my crew, the Hazelnuts. I'll have to explain that name another time. But for now, all you need to know is that it's a rad group of dudes, and we all rode our bikes down there. Well, we didn't ride them all the way down. We all trailered our bikes down, staged in 29 Palms / Joshua Tree, and then loaded up with all of our camping gear and spent 9 days on the bikes riding through the desert. And had an incredible time. There's so much I could talk about from that trip, but I'm going to go ahead and save it because what I plan on doing is a video series coming up, and that's going to focus on Death Valley and that trip. And I don't think I'm going to do it in like any sort of long form style where I do like episodes and try and like capture the whole trip, because it was just too much to put into any sort of format like that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to release a few separate highlights, and those may be somewhat longer form. The first one I'm planning on releasing, for instance, is our ride through Titus Canyon. And if you've never heard of Titus Canyon, it is an absolutely amazing place. The road comes from Nevada and goes back into Death Valley. It's a one-way Jeep road. In terms of size, it's just, a 2-track, but it's a pretty good road, and not like a crazy trail or nothing. There's a few spots that are pretty rocky, but you'll see all that. And yeah, it's just amazingly beautiful. The end of it is like a big slot canyon, so keep your eyes peeled for that video coming out. I might do that in more of like almost like a raw ride format, just because that ride was so special to all of us that were on it, and there was so much amazing stuff to see. So it's going to be hard to cut that one down to anything short, and I think it'll just play better with that. Maybe I'll put chapters in so y'all can skip around to the best parts if you're feeling like you want to only get the cream of the crop. But yeah, so that video is going to be coming out, and then the other one I have planned in the short term is an update on the 701 and all the mods that I have done to it, what I decided not to do to it, and just kind of a general idea of what I'm going for with this bike and the build that I'm doing for it. It is not designed to be a light bike turned into some sort of big heavy ADV. That is not what I'm going for. The build is all about keeping it simple and maintaining the idea of this bike and the philosophy of XSADV, which is going light but with everything that you have, so you can bring a lot. So yeah, now that I've completed that Death Valley trip, I've got a better idea of what I like about the mods that I've done and what I still need to change. I had a couple experiences out there that kind of changed my mind about certain ways that I was thinking, certain things that I didn't think were necessary that were, certain things that I thought were necessary that weren't, that sort of stuff. So that'll be an interesting video, and I'm gonna shoot that once we get a little bit more daylight going. It is a beautiful but cold February evening right now. The sun's just gone down, and it's gonna be dipping below 30 here pretty quickly. But as you can see, I've got my gerbing heated gear on. So I've got heated gloves, I've got a heated liner. Somebody's barking. So I'm not doing too bad out here in the cold, but that'll be a better video to film once I got some daylight to work with. So yeah, that's what I got coming up. I hope you enjoyed this short little update vid. And if you like my content, please go ahead and leave a like, and make sure that you're subscribed so that you can check out those videos when they release. I got a lot more cool stuff coming from Death Valley, and definitely a lot more cool stuff that I want to do with the 701. So make sure you stay tuned for that. All right then, I'll see everybody down the road. XSADV out.